All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I should say good evening, everyone. It's about 5 o'clock or 5:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, going live on the timeline on Facebook. And so good evening to everyone. Lakeisha McKnight is here. I have a very special PSA, public announcement that I would like to make. All right, so I'm here before you on tonight, not for an extended period of time, but just for a brief moment to share an announcement. Many of you know that I launched a training company many, many years ago, and we're still going strong with that company. And so one element, one department or area of the company involves enabling people, men and women alike, to give them a platform to share how to empower, how to build other leaders around the world, and being able to do it by way of writing. Okay, writing and publishing. There are some individuals, who wants a platform to help to propel their brand forward, help them to be able to inspire more people. And so with the I Lead Company, which is the name of my company, we house a brand entitled Leadership TKO. So if you're not informed about Leadership TKO, I want to definitely encourage you, okay, to definitely learn more about it. More information will be shared, a website will be shared, and more details will be added near this particular video, all right? And so definitely stay tuned for that. But the special announcement I want to share is a part of what we do is we have a magazine within the company, and it's called Leadership TKO Magazine. Now, this magazine actually began in 2013. Okay, so we've been out for quite some time. We've been able to impact people by way of the digital version of the magazine, as well as the print version. So there are many people from many countries around the world who has actually read the magazine, as well as actually purchased copies of the magazine. Okay, so we've been in places such as Ireland and Russia and Africa and Thailand. And so these are just some of the places where people have actually purchased the magazine. And so what I'm sharing with you today is that we have a special announcement, and that is the pre-ordering of the summer 2020 issue. And so I'm going to share with you just a little bit about this magazine, as well as I'm giving you a sneak peek. That's what I'm about to do right now. Give you a sneak peek of this magazine really quick. So hopefully I can share it with you really quick right now. Now, we're not going to necessarily go into and read and peruse through all of the pages of the magazine, but I want to give you an idea of what the magazine actually looks like inside. Okay. And I'm also going to recognize some key individuals. We call it, of course, our team, because I know that the vision of this magazine and this particular issue would not come to fruition if it wasn't for some amazing educational columnists. And so I'm definitely going to give credit where credit is indeed due. So first and foremost, that's what the cover looks like. This is, of course, the inside. You'll see the inside of the magazine. This is the contents of it. Okay, so just going through so you'll have an idea of what it actually looks like on the inside. Okay. All right, and so there is a featured message we want to share with you, because here's the theme. I want to actually go back to the theme because I want you to see what our theme is. Okay, turn up the heat, how to increase business profits. Okay, because yes, it is, of course, the summer. And so we wanted to make sure we resonated with this particular season. And so we definitely target those who are entrepreneurs, but we do have a few within our target market who are part of the corporate space. And so we want to recognize that. And so our focus is upon how to increase business profits for those of you who are entrepreneurs out there. So it could be that you have a traditional business, you have a brick and mortar business. Now, I know, of course, times are a bit difficult. So we wanted to make sure we give you some empowerment, some encouragement, and some strategies inside of the magazine, so you'll know exactly some strategies to implement within your business. And so here we are again. This is just a little bit of a sneak peek of what the inside of the magazine looks like. Now, we're not going to go through the whole thing, but again, you have an idea of what it looks like here. Okay. All right. So here you have it, just a little bit of a sneak peek. Okay. A little bit of a sneak peek. So Here's a little idea. We have, of course, one of our amazing educational columnists, Dr. Trinell Stewart. Okay, she is a writer, educational author within this particular issue. We also have Pastor Avita Smith, who is also an educational columnist within the magazine. So these, again, they write on topics that are going to really help you to push forward and thrive in this season. For example, thriving in a new normal, because we know that there isn't going to be going back to the way that it used to be. Okay, there's going to be a new normal, and it is indeed here. Okay, and so again, Reverend Evita Smith gives you some ideas, some nuggets, so that you can get yourself in order as a business owner. And so again, going back to Dr. Trinell, the bottom line is, I know that ought to be enticing too, for you to go and actually get a copy of the magazine. I'm going to share with you how to do it, because here's the deal. I mean, there are various ways to get copies of the magazine, but the magazine is actually available, okay? And it is indeed available on Amazon, okay? And so this is where you can actually obtain copies of the magazine right there on Amazon. So when you go to Amazon.com and you look for Leadership TKO, okay, look for Leadership TKO magazine, it's actually there. Okay. Now, of course, if you want some other additional elements that we add when we actually ship it out, okay, from our particular home office here, we're definitely able to do that. We have copies here, and we add some additional elements to the mailing to make it special. But if you just want a copy of the magazine, you can definitely go to Amazon.com and obtain copies. You can get more than one copy of the magazine. So as you can see here, these are our columnists. We have Avita Smith, we have Char Michelle McDowell, we have Kelly Holland, we have Irena Tennant, we have Dr. Althea Weber Bates, Sabrina Thomas, we have Melba Haggins, Dr. Trinell Stewart, and Elizabeth People. Okay, so again, these are the individuals who are our educational columnists, and we're so proud of those ladies. And it's predominantly ladies. Fellas, let me share with you something. You know, we definitely welcome people, welcome men and women alike, to come on board and to share some amazing content. Okay, so I'm going to stop the share there. But here's what I want to tell you. You know, this magazine actually gets released every quarter. All right, so of course, this is the summer issue. The next issue that's going to be released is actually going to be the fall 2020 issue, and that's going to be sometime around September. So you want to definitely stay tuned for that. But there are many opportunities. There's opportunities to be on the cover of the magazine. There's opportunities to have a business write-up. So whatever your business is, so you can be a coach, an author, a speaker, you can host events, you can be a DJ, you can be a photographer, okay? You can be a marketer, whoever you are, and you want to bring more awareness to what it is that you do on a more national or international scale, this magazine is going to help to do that. This magazine's actually been placed on some stands in some areas within Africa as well as in Asia. So whenever, of course, I travel to different places, I brought several copies of the magazine there. And so this is how, of course, we definitely get copies into the hands of some of our international partners. But there are other ways in which we do that as well, when certain companies order in bulk, and then we're able to release it that way. All right. So again, many opportunities, many ways to get involved. Of course, having a business write-up. You can have an ad, of course, a full page ad or a half a page ad. These are just some varieties of different ways that people choose to plug into the magazine. Now we know, of course, the cover opportunity is scarce, but it is available. Okay, but it's on a first come, first serve basis. So if you have questions about that, if you have questions about the cover opportunity, if you have questions about the business write-up, you want to definitely share, actually send a message. Send a message. Many of you are really connected to me on social media, and so I don't mind that you inbox me and ask questions that way. And I'll definitely get back with you in the order in which you guys send the messages. But I want to also give you an idea of what the print version actually looks like in person. This is the winter 2018 issue. So this is what the cover looks like. Okay, we had, of course, Ayanna Smith on the cover of this issue. And as you can see on the inside, again, it's definitely prime time. We have, of course, that glossy feel. On the outside of the magazine there, we have this issue. This right here is a special feature, okay? Igniting the fire within, or to serve. Summer 2018. Okay, this is the summer 2018 issue. We also have, of course, our summer 2019 issue. Okay, add summer fun into the world of business, because it just can't be just all business and no play. You got to have time to play at some point. Okay, you got to have fun while you're actually building your business. And so here's an idea what it looks like. Okay, having some stuff inside. Of course, this is what the inside of it looks like. Really, really prime time stuff. Okay. And we have, of course, Miss Sabrina Thomas. She graced the cover of the fall 2018 issue. So as you can see, it's really, really high quality glossy. This is what the back of it actually looks like. Okay. This is our spring 2019 issue, where this was actually a surprise to our educational columnists. Okay. So they all were on the cover. They all were on the cover of this magazine, this issue. So excited about that one. And then we had this one here. This is one of my favorite, because of the design of this one, okay? Because we really became creative with this one. This is actually the fall 2019 issue, okay? And this is the back of it, what the back of it actually looks like. So hopefully you all can see it beyond the glare. All right, so I wanted to give you an idea of what the magazines actually look like in person. Of course, we have many, many others, but that's just an idea of what it looks like physically in my hand, and of course, being available on Amazon. But if you choose, of course, to desire to get it and have some additional elements to it, definitely let us know. We're here to serve. We're here to ensure that you know and have some strategies, have an arsenal of strategies and tools to use so that you can thrive, so that you can prosper in challenging times. And yes, this may be a challenging time, but you're not going through this time frame alone. We are all on this journey together. And with the iLead company, specifically the Leadership TKO brand, we're going to help you rise. We're going to help you win, even during challenging times. So again, I appreciate the time that you've taken, even on this evening, to be with me. As you know, I know many of you have many, many things you could be doing at this particular moment. So whether you're catching this live right now with me or watching the replay, on behalf of the entire iLead company team, as well as the Leadership TKO magazine team, because we operate as a team, thank you so very much in advance for those of you who are going to plunge in and actually pre-order or even just order your copy off of Amazon. We thank you so much for all of your support. And even for those of you who have gotten some other things that is connected to the iLead company, such as the book, Leadership TKO. That's a whole nother stream. And so we'll get into that pretty soon, okay? So again, thank you so very much for your time on today. Be blessed, everyone. And until the next launch, take care and God bless.